Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy Upchuck Gaming, man. We are back with another beta episode. What? Another beta episode of the Plus
Number
on Block
dos.
podcast. Numero dos.
Numero
Look at
dos.
my man with trilingual over there,
Hey
bro.
man,
Oh, it's
I do
impressive,
this,
man.
man.
It's impressive, my brother.
Listen, I was the best in my Spanish class, man. Even with all them Spanish kids, bro.
Yo,
I'm
stop
just
it.
saying.
Stop
Just
it.
saying. Hey man,
So, okay, let me ask you this before we get started, bro. What is the native language in Jamaica? Like, what do y'all speak?
English.
Okay, cool. So what is the so okay so is it Creole English or what?
It's Creole.
Okay,
It's Creole, broken English, patois. But it's English. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
I just wanted to make
We use
sure.
the same kind of what do we call it? The European uh style English. So our spellings, the way people in like Europe would spell like theater and color and stuff like that. That's how we do the Jamaica. So like
Okay.
here, yeah, we spell color like COLOR. In Jamaica, we spell COLOUR or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Okay. Well, there you
yeah,
go. We learned something today, man. Shout out to
yeah,
my
man.
Jamaican brethren out there. Shout out to my
Yeah,
bro
man.
Drake. You know what I'm saying? We here with another episode of the beta. I
Sure.
definitely want to talk about this because I felt like we kind of never really. I mean, we've talked about Street Fighter 6 a lot, but we kind of never really gave like our final thoughts. And the game been out for 4 months now, so I'm like, what a better beta episode to do than talk about this because I do feel
Yeah,
like this game has changed in a sense from launch to now. And we definitely gonna go over some of the good, some of the bad, and what we kind of want in season two because it is things are not gonna change no time soon. But Dre, before we get started, man, is Street Fighter 6 your game of the year?
uh,
I mean,
I would say
fighting
it's
game,
my
fighting game.
definitely,
That's what I meant to
definitely
say.
fighting
Fight.
game of the year. Yeah,
Okay.
my definitely fighting game of the year, and it's winning. You know what I'm saying? I
I
should have
mean,
took
we'll
that bet
see,
with you,
man.
man.
We'll see, man.
Still might, still might, still might. Definitely my fighting game of the year, man. Street Fighter, like, it came out, bro, and it's like really like blew the expectation out of the water, man. Just the overall package of the game, the play style, the mechanics, the characters, is doing everything right. Right now, a couple of things, definitely can fix, so which we're
Yeah.
gonna get into. But for the most part, bro, no other fighting games this year touching that right now.
Yeah, and I think that's my same sentiment, Dre. Because before we get into the good, we're gonna start with the character diversity. Um,
Yeah,
I just look at all the betas that have been happening, recently. And you look at the Mortal Kombat beta, you look at the Tekken beta that's going on right now, and stuff like that, and you can kind of see the hype is not there the way Street Fighter had it, bro. Like I never
yeah,
forget. Even at the third beta, niggas are still hyped to play. Niggas are so thirsty to play
yo,
Street Fighter 6.
yo,
It
that's
was
actually a
actually
fact, bro.
insane, and I've
Yeah,
never seen no other game capture that, bro. Why do you feel like that's the case? Before we get into the characters,
like I feel like it's just. I guess because for the most part, a lot of people coming from Street Fighter Five. You know what I'm saying? And the way that was the struggle of Street Fighter
yeah,
Five over the first few years, I think a lot of people were just completely burnt out on Street Fighter. I just wanted something new, right?
yeah,
And then they saw Street Fighter Six, and then they expected it to be better, but I don't think they expected it to be as good as it ended up being. You know what I'm saying? To the point where like, yo, this shit is actually fun. Like
yeah,
when we first saw the trailers and we saw the mechanics and the drivers, we before you even know what they were, like, yo, what the hell is that? What's going on? People, you have to read up and see what the mechanics are like. Yo, people like, yo, is that gonna be broken? That's kind of crazy. But then you get your hands on the beta, and you're like, yo, this shit is actually insane the way these mechanics work and they work together so
yeah,
well. And like and along with the characters and the new characters, the way they moves, the style, they play style. I think it was just overall a really good package, and people just got hooked on it, bro. When we played the first beta, bro. After that shit was over, like
it was it was a sad time, man. It was a
we
sad
was
time, Dre.
feeling like,
It
yo,
was a sad
damn,
time.
what the fuck, like we need that shit back.
Yeah,
And I feel like with the Tekken is another one that had the beta. MK had a beta, right?
Yeah, they had a beta. Yeah,
Yeah, they
they
had
had
a
a closed
beta,
beta
and
and a pre-order
right,
beta. Yeah,
yeah,
it wasn't the same. It's not
and
trying
then
to
there's
like it's not trying to shit on. I'm not trying to shit
yeah,
on no game, but I just look at the, the marketing for this game is probably top notch, where you could kind of compare it to like a
yeah,
AAA, a single player game, or like a Call of Duty. Like it felt like that because a lot of fighting games really don't get that much hype when when they come out. Like a
right,
game like Under Night and Birth 2, people are excited for it, but it's not like, oh my god, I need that. It's not like
yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying? Because or even
and
I think Strive was like the last one to even muster any type of. I think a lot of people was happy or hyped for Strive. I'm not going to front. I know I
right.
was, man. I know I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
yo,
Strive
this
was looking, yeah,
Strive was looking kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
and
again, not oh, go ahead.
the biggest comparison between it all three with the beta with the Street Fighter,
Hmm.
MK, and even Tekken is like the difference. The biggest differentiator is the freaking netcode, bro, for those
Bro,
games.
yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that. Let's hold off for that. Let's
Yeah,
hold off for that. Let's get to the
yeah,
characters though, Drake, because I got the characters up right now, and I will say, I'm this roster, in my opinion, is pretty damn good, bro. You look at a character like Luke, who was hated in Street Fighter Five, bro. Like
yeah.
this man was actually hated.
He was
He
hated, man.
Everybody hated Luke, bro. Probably one of the most hated characters I've ever seen. Up there with
Yeah,
like MKX, Scorpion. I can just think of like it's a ton of characters people just hate looking at, bro. And it's like he was definitely up there, and he had a glow up in this game, Dre. Like
yeah,
Luke is
he
not
definitely
even
did.
like people don't even talk about Luke no more. I mean, they starting to bring it back now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it was like the first 3 months, even in the I wouldn't say even because people was calling him strong in the beta, but like the first couple months, nobody was talking about Luke at all, bro. You had
yeah.
people trying to downplay him. Oh, he's not even that
I
good.
think
He's just what's going on with that, bro? Yeah.
I just think people really wanted to like we're praying and hoping Capcom would just give up on this pushing Luke, you know what I'm saying? Try to make Luke the new face of Street Fighter. I think that's what it was. And so a lot of when the beta came out, a lot of people
Hmm.
they weren't really playing Luke because like they already got like what a whole season of Luke in the
Whole
five.
season, yeah. This man.
It's also the fact that when Luke was introduced, it just his design, bro. When they
Hmm.
hear and stuff, he looked so stupid, but he was so fucking strong, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He
He
was
was
he was
strong as hell.
disgusting in the game,
He
bro.
was
He was
best in the
disgusting.
game,
Yeah.
bro. So uh, a couple of all of that, man. Like people just, I feel like, really wanted and was hoping Capcom was just like, yo, get this man out of here, man. But he's still here. He's still strong as hell, you know. And I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be in a different anytime soon, man. So
Yeah,
like,
Luke ain't going nowhere, bro. They're
Luke
not.
ain't going
He's
nowhere,
literally,
man.
he's on the cover, bro. It's plot armor. He's like
Yeah,
Goku. He's
and
plot
that's
armor
because
now, bro.
it's crazy because they. I feel like in Third Strike it was supposed to be Alex, right, the new
Mm-hmm.
face or wanted to push it, but that
Mm-hmm.
didn't work out.
Nope.
So it's kind of crazy that Luke is the one. You know what I'm saying? They tried again with a new face, and Luke is the one that actually is working out. I guess because at the end of the day, Luke still is kind of has Shoto style, you know, in a way
Yeah,
because
he's
Alex was
pretty
just a
much a
grappler
show
and brawler
though. Yeah.
type. But Luke is pretty much a Shoto, you know, in not in the traditional sense, but he has the fireball, he has the DPs, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got a tattoo, but he got other shit that just completely just make him like that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like it's a similarity in that sense why Luke even if people don't like him, Capcom gonna keep pushing him, you know, and he's
Yeah.
gonna stay strong, you know. So people gotta they're getting over it now.
And I feel it. I want to talk about some characters that kind of went up, Dre, and some characters that kind of went down. When it comes to characters like Jamie, I think Sim, Geef, Chun Li. I feel like these characters, and even Kimberly is a lot of people. I told you a while back, right? Jamie to me just needed time. He is obnoxious. Like,
Yeah,
Jamie is actually. I'm not gonna say he's like S tier, nothing like that, but he's definitely not as bad as people are making him
indeed,
out to
bro.
be. But it's
Yeah, he's
absolute. That
trash.
is absolute cap, man. And I'm just
Yeah,
like, okay, he has his neutral is actually really, really good. Probably some of the best in the game, easily.
Yeah,
Yeah, the whole drink mechanic thing, I do feel like he kind
that
of
is his
needs
biggest
that
weakness.
because if he didn't, bro, I was because I was wondering why can't he keep a drink? And then when you kind of think about it, it's like if this man kept his drinks, he'll be broken because he'll get to level four way faster, and then you
Yeah,
can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you have a character like Zangief, who was everybody calling him bottom two in the game. He's starting to be more developed and get more shit too.
yeah.
Not saying he's S tier, but he's not as bad. So, what do you think about like those specific characters? Just kind of like briefly with, you know, we already knew Sim was going to be like this. Sim has always been like this, where it's going to take months for people to kind of understand what the hell he could do because he's not like a
Right.
regular character. But a character like Jamie, shit, even Lily, I think yo Lily is not as bad as people think. You know, even I know you play the character, whatever,
She
but
definitely not, man.
she. But
Like
go ahead, Jay. What's your thoughts on that, bro? Because people
when
be
it comes to
capping my
Jamie,
nigga.
man, yeah, as you said, like the mechanic, it definitely needs to be the way it is because like literally so many times I'm facing Jamie's and I'm like, bro, I don't know. For the a lot of time, I don't know what should I say. And when it's my turn to hit a button, sometimes,
I'm the
and his
same way,
combos
yo.
can be so ridiculous, bro, because his combos is so delayed. You think it's like
Yes.
it's safe to hit a button, but no, you
Yeah.
see that coming mean it's still going up, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. Good
And
shit.
like once you get a face a really good Jamie, man, like
I say
it's
something.
ridiculous,
It's
bro.
bad, yo. I'd be like,
Yeah,
yo, I
it's
don't know
really
what to
bad,
do,
dog.
fam. I don't know what to do. But go ahead.
Yeah, so yeah, like these new characters that they bring in with these new mechanics, like I feel like the fact that Jamie is supposed to be kind of like really I guess related to the twins or whatever. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I don't think. But I don't see nothing that they do that he has. I get, you know what I'm saying? That's even similar. It's completely different from them. You know what I'm saying? And the drink mechanic just added a new layer, and it's like, yeah, if you prevent him from getting any drinks off, it's bad for him, man.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty bad.
if he gets one or two, bro, if he gets a two or three, man, like
I think two. I think
it,
three is like the sweet spot, but two, he's pretty
three is the
dangerous.
speed.
It,
Two is pretty
two,
dangerous, man.
two
Like
is
he got a
pretty
really
dangerous,
good,
but yeah, but
yeah,
but
he got a
three,
really good
he's
DP.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of yeah. Oh man.
yeah, man. So Jamie
Yeah.
definitely like is not as terrible as people want to look out because I
Hmm.
said with that the drink, yes, it's a struggle, but they need some type of balance, man. I also don't know if we I was saying that carrying over one drink per round would what I'm saying
Mm-mm.
would,
Mm-mm.
would balance
Mm-mm.
it, but then you have like cause then you have like people like Manan that carries over all their things, right? But the
Yeah, but
difference is Manan you got to get
I
up
feel
close to
like
you,
the
right?
difference between Manon and Jamie and Say Jam said this great point by the way. He said Manon doesn't gain any extra moves, so it's kind of
Right,
like
that is facts.
you can't really compare the two. At
Yeah,
first, I was on the same boat. I was like, man, why? Why Manon can I mean why Jamie can't carry his drink so with this and that, and then I heard that I was like, oh, that kind of makes
yeah,
sense. That
that is
kind
a
of
good
makes
point.
sense, like because if Manon was getting moves and the damage, that'd be kind of
Yeah,
crazy. She's
and the fact
already
that
yeah.
Manan is a grappler, so she still got to get in close to you and all. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
So Jamie
exactly.
can sit full screen and drink off, and like
Hmm.
then he gets to get in too. But which and he's but then it's mad easy to get in because he got that damn palm. He
Hmm.
just that goes crazy on a kind of hit, and then you know what I'm saying. You
Bro,
get a kind of hit off of that. That's two drinks
bro.
he's already got up. So I get it. I get why. You know what I'm saying. I do get why. Like he needs to reset every round, bro. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's needed.
But yeah, like I said,
That's
even one of the characters like Geef, Geef
yeah,
has some really really good matchups in this game, which is kind of rare for him. You know,
yeah,
he got some really really good matchups in this game, and he I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really doing no. It's not like a tier list or nothing, but I just feel like Geef. If you play him, because you have to play him different each character. You can't play Geef the same way
yeah,
you play against Luke or again then against Sim or against Aki or anything like that. You kind of have to play how the character is. You're trying to counter what the character doing. He doesn't really have a lot. I feel like he's like one balance patch away from this causing havoc, bro. Because if it's what's the spin move called, bro? I can't think of
The
it.
lariat.
Yeah, lariat, bro. If that joint hit on both sides, man, that
Yo,
alone
that's
makes him
I don't
so much
understand
better.
that
That was just
decision,
a hell,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
I don't understand that decision, bro. Like, why doesn't he cover both sides, bro? That shit makes no sense, dog.
yeah,
That's weird to me.
yeah. But
Yeah,
like I
but
said, overall, Dre, well, like as a roster, what do you feel about this? Because I feel like to me, there's no bad characters in this game. I mean, Rashid just won a tournament, you know what I'm saying, and he looks just God, shout out to
yeah,
Country Code, Jesus Christ. My man, hey, Rashid just looks so annoying to fight, bro. He's just one of these characters. Like it's giving me like PTSD from Street Fighter Five, bro. He just, and I think the fact that he
man,
has drive rush, bro, makes it worse.
man,
Like,
man. Yeah,
he's just always on you, bro. Like, what I'm saying? Like, get away from me. Get
yeah.
away from
I
me,
don't. Yeah, I don't think there's any like 100% bad characters. You know what I'm saying? In every
Nah.
fighting game, you're gonna have this type of thing where there's just some better than others,
Yeah.
and some struggling certain areas. But overall, this roster, bro, I feel like is probably one of the most. I would say one of the most balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like some because and especially with the way they use the mechanics, right? Because some got using mechanics better than others. Like some
Yeah.
people got a drive rush that goes full screen. Some drive rush to really go anywhere. Um, like Aki's drive rush and her drive impact, I was like, when I was facing it, I'm like, damn, our drive impact means mainly like, I'm like, it don't really reach, you don't
It
really
don't
go
go nowhere.
forward or
Yeah.
anything. It don't
It
go
don't
anywhere.
go
You know what I'm
nowhere,
saying?
bro. That joint goes.
But she got her mechanics that get her the ranges and stuff like that. So I feel like everybody so far just got their plus. You know what I'm saying? Got their thing that they can play around, man. And the fact that a lot of these characters are so similar, like it's. I was gonna, I was gonna say that when it comes to the characters and how they redesign certain characters, they still using moves from it's redesigned the older characters, but they're different. They change
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But and I was gonna make that joke. And I didn't want to take shots at MK, man, but I was like, MK does that all the time. But hey,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, but it's
you know what I'm
facts
saying.
though. So it's
It is
it's
facts, and I was
and
like,
there's nothing wrong with like I said for me, I don't see nothing wrong with it as long as if you can reinvent these characters because a lot of times I mean it's kind of like Ryu is kind of like Mario, right? Like what
yeah,
else can you do? You know what I'm
what
saying?
else
We're
can
playing
you
with
do?
Ryu for forever, bro. Like forever.
Yeah,
So you kind of want to try and reinvent. And like I said, that's why I like Street Fighter because no game feels the same. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah.
may have similar moves, but no game feels the same.
No, no game feels the same facts.
And especially with this one, I think the mechanics always seems to kind of like be at the forefront of the game rather than
Yeah.
characters, which I do feel like Street Fighter does right majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to them. But Jared, let's talk about the netcode, bro, because this has been
Uh,
like it's been hard for me to play other games. We discussed this before.
yep.
Street Fighter, whatever, whoever the hell they paid, bro. Bravo, bro. This is
Bravo,
the
bro. Facts.
cleanest game I've ever played besides Killer Instinct on the Xbox, bro. Like as far as netcode, nothing
Yeah.
comes close to this. I mean, and I say it's like Street Fighter 6, Killer Instinct, Guilty Gear Strive. Those are the best three online games ever as fighting games. It is not close, bro, at all.
And I'm gonna throw that. We can throw that out of mention DNF Duel, man, because
Oh
that
yeah,
netcode is
DNF
pretty
duel. I
fire
forgot
too.
about that. Oh yeah,
DNF Duel netcode is
exceptional,
crazy good. Yeah.
exceptional Neko. But what what do you feel like? Because with Street Fighter Five, we already know it was hard for us to play a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it was just like
Especially for the longer sessions. Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good at first, and that joint just don't go
Yeah.
haywire,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
And I feel like the net code is kind of goes into the next thing where it's like there's multiple ways to play. So in Street
Right.
Fighter Five, bro, we only had the lobby system, which was terrible. In my opinion, I did not like the lobby system in Street Fighter
Yeah, that,
Five
yeah. Street Fighter
because it
5
was
like
pretty much it was pretty much like a King of the Hill, but it wasn't a King of the Hill, basically. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
but in
because you
this
could
game, well, go ahead.
yeah you could skip and go
Yeah,
back
yeah,
and
yeah.
queue
That's what I'm
for your
saying.
money.
So,
Yeah,
like I said, it was kind of like similar to a King of the Hill, but you have more options basically. And in
right,
this game, there's multiple ways to play. You know, there's multiple ways to do things. We got Battle Hub. We have, you know, the private lobbies. We got
yep,
regular rank and casual. And I feel this is it feels like a Call of Duty. Like you could kind of get in and get out. You don't really have to
right,
if you want to play like a couple games before, you don't have to load up in the fucking lobby. You ain't gotta. I mean, you can play rank, you know what I'm saying. But if you just want to get in, and play some games, I literally go to the battle hub so I could, you know, try to get muscle memory done. So you don't have to worry about,
right.
you know, Wi-Fi wars and all that shit. Because you can actually like, yeah, it's a lot of Wi-Fi. Nigga. It's
Yeah, it's a
crazy.
lot, bro.
But what do you think about this? The options and how does that affect you going forward in fighting games? Because like I said, there's a lot of options or a lot of ways to play in this game.
Yeah, nah, like the variety of option you have in this game is kind of crazy too because like as you said, you can pick whatever however you're feeling that day. You know what I'm saying? You can pretty much go about it that way, right? If you just want to go into a battle hub and play some casual matches, you know what I'm saying? Because in the battle hub, there'd be a lot of high level players and they're just chilling too,
All the
right?
time.
And they trying
All
to
the
get the
time.
games some games. Yeah, so you can go and sit on the cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Play if you want to. You have your practice if you want to practice. You know what I'm saying? While you wait, you know what I'm saying for if you want to do a ranked match, you can do that. You know, you can do your casual matches and all the other. Then not unlike they have the other the modes like the extreme battles and all that stuff, bro.
Yeah, if you
The
just want to
party
kind of
modes
mess
that they
around,
got.
like you don't
If
want
you
to take
just want to
nothing
just mess
serious,
around,
yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah,
the
we need to
arcades
stream. We
within
need
the
to
battle
actually
hub.
stream. We need to stream some extreme
I
battles,
was about to
yo.
say that. Yeah,
That
we
joint's
gotta
gonna
do
be
that,
kind of
bro.
crazy. Yo. We
yeah,
got we kind of have
yeah, we gotta do the
to,
mystery battles. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
But nah,
there's
man,
so much.
it's
There's
so
so much
much.
entertainment,
It's
bro.
so much,
Even
bro.
outside of the freaking fighting, bro. Like in the battle hub, you have the arcades. You know what I'm saying? And they
Hmm.
switch around the games. You know what I'm saying?
You can just come in here and
So
chill, bro. Like you could
you
find,
just chill.
like if you just want to like be in the battle hub and practice, you can.
Yeah,
If you just want to, you know, just do certain things, like you're
bro.
not
You
just
can go in the
forced to
middle of
look
the
at a
freaking.
lobby
You can go in
menu.
the
You
middle of the
know?
damn battle hub and you just want to dance or do a bunch of emotes and
Yeah,
shit with everybody. Bro, it's so much shit to do, man. Like
yeah.
you just want to be stress free and like you don't want to deal with the harshness of rank mode. You know what I'm saying? Just go in the battle hub and like
You just want to
just do some
relax,
party
bro.
shit.
Like you just want
Yeah.
to relax, bro. Like sometimes I go in the battle because even like the music, because once they got rid of the turtles, bro, I was like, yo, we
Oh,
in
they got
there,
rid of
bro.
it. I haven't been back in a minute.
Yeah, yeah, we
Are they still? Are they still there? Is it still the
nah,
turtles?
nah, it's not the turtles no more. Thank
Oh,
God, because
okay.
that joint was killing me, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, like, but like even now, like I'm playing
That shit
Street
went on for
Fighter,
like 2 months, bro.
bro. Our shit was Dre, it was killing me. It was killing me, bro.
Oh
But
my
like even
god.
like right now, like you know, on the screen, I'm playing Street Fighter 2, and it's like this is stuff like this is just cool, bro. Like because you know,
Yeah.
it's like it's like only it's not like it's like a memory thing. I mean, like a you know reminiscing on like I
Yeah.
used to play this
Nostalgia.
game
Yep.
all the time. Yeah, nostalgia. There we go. Yeah, it's just and I just like the options you have. You know, do I play this shit all the time? Hell no. But it's cool just to kind of
It's there. Yeah.
it's
Like whatever.
there,
Like.
bro. Like so, it's
Yep.
just like I could easily just I want to play Street Fighter 2 today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yep.
trying to go online. I just want to see if I can beat Bison, you know, and shit like that. So it's multiple things you can do with this game, and as far as like playing the game, and I feel like that they got that right. They literally got that
Yeah.
right, and hopefully, you know, in the future they start to. I mean, they even have tournaments in here. They have.
Oh, yeah. They
There's
have
just
tournaments
so
more too.
much
Yep.
stuff, yo. There's so much stuff in the battle
And
hub, bro. I
you
probably
know
one
it's
of the
just gonna
most.
get even better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get better over time. They're gonna start adding stuff to this joint, man. And we even talk about like the avatar battles you can have with your creative
Yeah.
character and stuff
Yep.
like that. So they're giving people multiple ways to do things in this game, which is something that I appreciate. And you know, it just it like I said, it don't stick you to a a lobby screen. You know what I'm saying? Like a lobby, like I mean, it's the lobby. Even the lobbies in this is amazing because you could have 16 players in there. You got four different
Yep.
slots and shit like that. You know, stuff we discussed before. But like I said, overall, man, Street Fighter does do a lot of good. But Dre, we gotta keep it. If we gotta keep it a buck, man, because we don't
Gotta
want to
keep it a
sound
buck,
like
man.
chills. You know, and some things Street Fighter really doesn't do really good. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
first and foremost is the input reader. Look, bro, this is probably the worst
Man.
thing in the game. Like
Yeah.
over everything. Like it gets to a point where I get so aggravated. Like I get so aggravated. Like I know I didn't do that. Like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I
Right.
know like sometimes and sometimes you might mash level 3 super or you might mash a
Yeah.
move or something. And like well at least I know when we play, we both admit
What?
like, hey, I did
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. When you do it, when you perfectly do it, know to mash, you like, yeah, I definitely
I
mash the
did
hell out of
that.
that, bro. But when this shit happens and you're not trying to do it, you're like, come on, but like. It's so many freaking tense matches, bro. You lose, bro, because of these
Yes,
shits, man. Like
bro. And you
because
rage,
man,
and you
you
rage,
rage,
man.
and that shit, that shit that gets you tilted because you're like, come on, bro. Like I'm not trying to do that shit, bro. Full screen, I'm trying to do level threes, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just really hope Capcom, like, you know what I'm saying. I know they didn't. We're not getting a major patch anytime soon, and
yeah.
they've been like doing small patches trying to fix stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I really hope they really take a look at that and completely fix that, man, because that is really a problem that's gonna. I feel like if they don't address it, you know, it's probably gonna be
It's,
a
it's gonna
bigger
it's gonna it's,
problem.
it's gonna it's gonna jack up the game, bro. We gotta keep it a
Yeah, it's gonna
stack,
jack
bro.
it
Like
up.
it's because it's
And come
like
tournament time, there's gonna be a lot of complaints.
yeah,
Like, yo, yep,
yes. Yeah, Sonic Soul, man, he put out a video where just showing different players.
oh yeah, I saw
You know
that.
that which was
I saw
because
his one.
yeah, because it's facts. It's like like the input reader. It's bothersome because we all know
Yeah,
how to do motions. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like it's not complicated. It's not complicated to do certain motions or even all motions in this game. Maybe like an SPD
yeah,
for me, but over anything else, I'm pretty much cool with. You know what I'm saying? So when something comes out that I don't do, it's just not really what I'm feeling, and it makes me want to just break my controller and turn off the game. I'm being honest with you. Like it's been instances where I know I had the match won. So say if
yeah,
I have somebody in the corner, right, and they jump out and I anti-air, but it doesn't come out, bro.
mm,
Hell yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk about rage? Yo, it is insane how how you feel after that, man. But I do feel like the input reader definitely needs to get fixed. That should be like number one priority over everything. There's just
Yeah,
nothing more
definitely. Yep.
important than that, Dre. You know what I'm saying? I
People
don't
need their
really.
inputs, man. Facts.
Yeah, there's no other option, man. So they definitely got to get that together. Next, so I mean that's kind of like the new one. Let's talk about Drive Rush a little bit. What's your thoughts on Drive Rush as a whole? Because I never really asked you that.
I mean, I like the driver's mechanic, man. I just feel like I know, like the more you see it, right? Because a lot of time people have issues like just reacting to it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I feel like just the more you play, you can start reacting to it a little bit more. But I overall do it like the mechanic. You know, it has a lot more to certain characters, like the basic characters that do their normal stuff. It has a lot more, man. Characters that struggles to get in, man, it helps out. So
Hmm.
I think it's a pretty good mechanic overall. The whole thing about what I'm saying, that's another thing that people had that would ease inputs. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing they have to deal with. But I don't know. I liked it. I like the mechanic. I don't have much issues with it, honestly. Like, well, just some characters I feel like it's just
I'm
too
about
damn
to say,
strong with,
Jay,
bro.
really, man?
They just yeah. It's just too some characters. They're just too damn strong with, man. I was like, yo, going against a jury. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yo,
I don't understand. I don't get how jury can just freaking run across the street and like you know what I'm saying. A lot of time I'm using lately. A lot of time I'm trying to do stuff and I'm like, let's say I start a match and I try to wind up, man. Bro, I can't. as soon as Lily put her hand up, dog, Jury was in her face. You know what I'm saying? With a standing
No,
heavy, man, like whatever that freaking button is.
that's
And
a
I'm like, yo,
medium. You
what the
probably get hit
fuck,
with
bro?
that
That's a
standing
that's a
medium
medium,
punch, but
right? Yeah, that's a
that
medium, bro.
elbow,
You
that
let
joint is
her
crazy.
freaking DJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, some characters need. I feel like needs to be toned down a little bit with it. You know what I'm saying? I do like the mechanic overall, but I just feel like certain characters with it is just it's just too much, bro. It needs to be toned down a little bit. But
Yeah.
that's just a couple of them. Freaking
So let me ask you.
yeah, I
Let
agree
me
with
ask you
Cammy.
this
Like,
then. Let me ask you this then. So do you feel like they need to increase the amount of drive gauge it takes to drive rush? Like at least raw drive rush, not because it's already
uh,
3 bars for like when you do it off a
it's a
normal.
I don't know. I feel like one doing just a road driver using one, but I feel like that's fine. I don't think it's a problem, bro, because only because like I said we only get 6 bars, bro. And if you do raw,
Yeah.
that's one. If you do another, if you get a hit off and do another drive rush, that's 3. That's like if you do an X move within a drive rush, bro, you're gonna be burnt out real quick. I feel like the one for raw drive rush is fine, bro, because you take so much more when you do other versions of it. You know what I'm saying? Like so I don't think that's a problem for me. Like because like I said, once you get a hit off, you drive rush. That's 2 bars. You do an EX move, drive rush. That's the entire your grade out. So it's like,
Yeah.
and it depending on the characters. Like some people, some characters gonna deal with being burnt out, or you know what I'm saying, better than others. But I don't. I think the 1 bar is fine for the raw drive rush overall. I don't know. That's me.
Yeah, I'll say like I don't want that to be increased because that would definitely kind of dumb down the game a little bit because a lot of characters have raw drive rush combos to where you kind of have to like JP shit. Aki actually depends on that a lot, so increasing that would definitely destroy her
Ooh,
routes.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really don't think that's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
idea to increase it. I would say I would decrease the amount of advantage on block. I think getting 4 extra frames is kind of crazy.
Mm,
I would make it 2, maybe 1. And I think that would kind of like negate a lot of the bullshit pressure that you have to
yeah.
deal with. Because if you have like
Mm,
a button, like Jury's standing medium is +2 already. So now it's plus
stupid.
6 on block. Like, come on, man.
Stupid,
That's
bro.
that's that's actually kind of ridiculous,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I do feel
yeah. I
like eating
agree.
the inputs also. But let's just go back to the input. Like they have to kind of like tweak this game in the sense to where they have to make sure that the game, like, I'm not gonna say they didn't do anything, bro. Because I know probably trying to balance this shit is already kind of crazy, especially
Yeah,
with these mechanics, But
especially now because they're not trying to do a crazy balance change. They're
yeah,
just trying to address certain issues. But yeah, I do feel like they need to tweak that a little bit more because I'm pretty sure they fixed some things, but it's not 100%. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fixed completely.
yeah, and like I said, hopefully, but we can kind of we'll get something soon. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But to do these next 2 quick bits, I mean they're quick bits. There's like Street Fighter 5 kind of spoiled us, right? When it comes to like costumes and shit, I feel like it was a costume
Oh
like every
man,
other week, yo.
bro.
Like it was, I was,
Yeah, yo,
this
that's
is
the
kind
shit
of,
that's killing me
yeah,
right now,
it's
bro.
kind of
Because I'm
strange,
like,
right? Like what's going on,
where
man?
the costumes at, bro?
Yeah,
Facts.
no
They
costumes,
showed
man.
they showed us all these concept and all that stuff that's about to release. Like, all right, when they coming out, but there's no news on those. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just said Street Fighter 5, bro. We by this time we had like freaking mad costumes already for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't get nothing, and there's
Yeah.
no news. It's like, yo, yeah, man. We pay for this pass and this shit and this character pass, man. Yo, start putting out some costumes, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm saying
that's
like,
actually kind of disappointing because one thing I thought I was like, yo, the costumes gonna be nutty in this game, bro. Like they gonna be actually kind of crazy in a sense because it's on the RE engine and all the characters look sick and we've seen the concept art for months now.
yeah,
And for it to not be no costumes in the game right now, it's kind of weird. I don't know, man. When
it's weird as hell, man.
You got games like
Yeah,
Tekken 8, where you could just make shit on your own. You
bro.
know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to compare games again, but it's kind of like, yo, even you could make your own color palettes in that game. I think you could do that in Under Night and Birth too, or some shit. I forgot what game that was. Maybe it was Multi Blood. I don't remember, but you can make your own color palettes. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they kind of implemented that way. They kind of like it would negate the whole costume thing. Maybe they harder to make in this engine. I don't know, man. I'm not a developer, but I find it strange like there's no costumes, man. I don't know. It's just strange, man. I think
Yeah,
World
it
Tour
was.
definitely has a lot to do with that. In my
World
opinion,
tour, man. They
I
involve
think they spent a
the
lot of
infamous
money in
world
that
tour, man.
joint, bro.
Yeah,
I think this, and which is understandable, because they literally promote it all the
yeah,
time.
they.
I mean, they fucking showed a World Tour trailer for hockey before they showed their gameplay trailer, which is kind
Those
of
facts,
insane. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really make any
man.
sense to do that when they showed the trailer a couple weeks later. But hey, that's just me. And last thing before we get into hold on, let me see. Last thing before we get into the
Final
Balance
thoughts.
Patch. Oh, the DLC.
Oh yeah.
What's your thoughts about the DLC, Dre? I feel like they on a good pace. Because I think El Chocolate, shout out to him, real good player. He said he wanted more. It should be 6 instead of 4. It's like when you get like when you look at Tekken roster and shit like that. We kind of talked about this before. Like
Yeah, we
a,
spoke
a,
about this
a,
already.
a lot of characters are kind of coming over, but I feel like in season 2 they kind of have to step it up a little bit more. Can't be 4 in season 2, bro. I'm just saying. That's just me. What's your thoughts? You there?
Oh my good. Yeah, my bad, brother.
No, that's all
Stay.
good. Go ahead,
Cut
bro.
off.
Go ahead.
That's kind of what I said when we spoke about that. Yeah, because we made this a topic a few weeks ago, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel like the 4 characters. I'm assuming and I'm hoping it's just a season 1 thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then season 2 they actually
Kind
go
of
back to 6.
go back to
You know what I'm
Sierra.
saying? Yeah. So I'm hoping that's the way because I agree. Like I feel like especially if you paying for this thing. I feel like yeah,
How
6
much was
characters is
this,
a sweet
Dre?
spot.
How much was the Ultimate Railway?
Oh, this was like how much was this? This one was it 120?
It
Was
was
it?
over
Was
a
it?
hundred. I
It
remember
was
that.
over
It
100.
was
It
over a
was
hundred,
over
bro.
100. Wasn't it like 120 or something
It
like
was
that?
something like that. I don't remember, bro. It's
Yeah,
been a while.
yeah. So I feel like yeah. So I feel like yeah. I need to go back to that. Go back to that.
Yeah.
6, man. That's the sweet spots for DLC characters that we got used to the entire Street Fighter
Mm-hmm.
Five. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like yeah, let's go back to that, man. It's all because I say what he brought up Tekken. He's like yeah, Tekken got so many characters playable
Yeah.
already. You know what I'm saying? And the game not out till next year. And, like they have most of the characters already revealed and in
Yeah.
playable states. And so I feel like yeah, I definitely feel like Street Fighter can step it up and you know increase the DLC characters going forward. So I'm just hoping it's just a season 1 thing, as I said.
Yeah. Nah,
The characters they do the characters that they did show for season 1 though is a pretty decent selection, especially yeah, with Kuma in that, you can't go wrong with Akuma,
I mean,
so
if Akuma wasn't in season 1, I don't think there's
yeah,
nobody. It either had to be him or Bison to make season
yeah,
1 even
yeah,
viable.
that's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Yeah, that's
Like
facts.
being
That's
like
facts.
dead serious, yo.
Like what
If you
season
really think about
did
it, it literally had to be those two only. You know?
they have to be was Akuma in season 1 of
No, season
Street
two.
Fighter 5 or 2?
Season
It's
two
2, right? Yeah.
came in season 2.
So yeah, so they
You came in season 2. So yeah, that's
like
what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like,
they need
and
that.
a lot of these games are starting to put these characters early on. Now you look at Strive.
Yeah.
Viking came super early. I didn't. Nobody thought she would come that early, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jury is in the base roster. Shit, they got Melina in the base roster now. You know what I'm saying? So they start to
Yeah.
understand. Like, look, we could either put them in the base roster to make people buy, or they have to be in that first season pass, or
Yeah, first
it's
season.
not gonna be a good look, man. Because some people, I mean, people just like certain characters, man. Like, and I don't see nothing wrong with that, but yeah, I think season 2, I think it's gonna be a lot better for them. I, 4 is kind of strange. I'm not gonna lie, but I was
It's
like,
when they show for this kind of
eh,
strange like
like
4, okay, yeah.
okay, yeah.
That's,
So
I feel
yeah,
like they just really wanted to get the balance and everything like down before they even work on the DLC
yeah,
characters.
and
You know what I'm saying?
that's a
So that
great point too.
yeah,
That's a
I
great point.
they didn't want to repeat a 5, bro, because
Yeah,
yeah, I just feel like that's what it was.
yeah,
So I said hopefully going forward, season 2 comes out, we get a 6 and we get another nice selection of 6 characters
yeah.
for the
Some
future,
new,
man.
some old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then we could kind of go from there. So, lastly, before we get out of here, Dre,
Wait,
got
before we say,
what's up?
would you take another whole season of new characters like they did in five? That would be kind of crazy.
You said
I don't
what? Do
think people
what?
like a whole season of new characters like they did
Ah,
in
nah,
five.
nah, hell
I don't
no.
think. I don't think.
Hell
Yeah,
no, nah, bro,
I don't
nah,
think
nah.
that people
Because
that's
I
gonna
feel like
flag
the
it.
game, this, look, I'm all about new characters, man, and I'm okay
Yeah,
with that. But you can't just negate some of these characters, bro. Like
yeah, you
you
can't.
know, what I'm saying? And the Capcom has a ton of fucking characters they could put in the
Yep.
game. So it's not like
Yeah.
they don't have characters to put in the game. I understand you want to make new characters, and I'm okay with that. It could be 3-3, bruh. Or it could be
Yeah.
4-2 returning, two
4-2.
new.
Yep.
It could be, but nah, bro. The new characters should never outweigh the old characters because you have too many to put in this
Agreed.
game, and there's too many that's gonna be sick as hell in this game, bro. Like
Yeah.
I could,
Facts.
bro. It's gonna be insane. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I don't nah. Yeah, get up out of here with that. That's crazy.
I agree.
that'd be a
100%.
that'd be an
Yeah,
L,
make it
bro. That would
balance it
actually
out.
be an
Or yeah,
L.
4-2. Yep.
Yeah, that actually be an L. But let's talk about balance, Dre, before we get out of here, because the current state right now, you have your JPs, you have your Kens, you have your Camis, you have your juries, your DJs, and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff that those characters do, Blanca and stuff, is kind of hard to deal with, bro. Like JP to me, I gonna say it's easy between JP and Ken. I think JP, the more I see JP, I swear to God, I see a new JP combo every day. I didn't even know he could do
Yeah.
that.
It's
This
crazy.
man is crazy. JP. Hey yo, I
Yeah.
see Angry Bird. Somebody said, well, somebody on the street, he's like, yeah, yeah, I know it's JP. He's annoying, but at least he takes execution. And Angry Bird's like, JP doesn't take execution. That's
Wait.
shots, yo.
Oh
People
damn.
people really despise JP, bro. He's probably one of the most hated characters inside the gaming industry.
Yeah.
It's so
That's
funny.
crazy.
It's actually insanity
You,
how
you
much
know,
people, how many people hate
what's funny
JP,
about that?
yo.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I'm thinking about that too. Like, this is how a boss character should be
Yes,
done, man. This is how it
thank
should
you,
be done,
Dre.
dog.
Thank you, bro. You know
This
what
is
I'm
how a
saying?
boss character should be
You
done,
should
bro.
hate this nigga,
When you
bro.
say people say shit like that and just hate this kid, yeah, but that's how it should be done, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like
it's every day,
this,
Dre.
it's
This
funny.
not fair.
It's not fair. That is how a boss character should be done,
Yeah.
but because it's like,
Oh my
and
god.
then and now you gotta think, right? Because they're boss characters, and there's certain rare characters that is just too OP to be playable, right? JP is a boss character, and he's a beast, but he's not too crazy that like, what I'm saying, he
Yeah,
can't be beat or whatever, right?
he's not like unga bunga like
Yeah,
Akuma. He's
right.
not that. But
Yeah,
he's very powerful though. He's
he's very
very
powerful
powerful,
though,
man.
as he should be. You know what I'm saying,
And he gets away with murder in this game, bro.
bro?
I just be watching. I was like, damn, man, JP, he could do whatever he wants in this game.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna ask you this, Dre. So they already said they're not gonna balance the game until after Capcom Cup, and we talked this before, but like looking at the current state now, do you think that's still a good idea? Because at first I was kind of like, let's figure it out, but I was like, I don't think this is a good idea, man. But I'm gonna let you rock, man. Go ahead.
you don't think so? Um,
No, I don't. I'm being like,
wait, nah,
I'm being.
before I want no, go ahead and explain
Okay,
why you don't think it's a
so
good
my,
idea.
my my issue is this, right? I feel like certain characters are getting stronger. Like Chun Li is getting stronger. Jamie, to a certain extent, I think Geef is getting stronger. This and that. But as far as like the creme de la creme of this game, it's not close, bro. Like
Yeah,
JP and Ken are just on a whole nother tier by this. It's not close. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like when it comes to Ken, and I feel like people complain more about JP than they do Ken, which is kind of obnoxious. It doesn't really
yeah,
make any sense. I feel like they're 1A, 1B. I think they're on the same tier. So people are going to continuously pick these characters. After a while,
right.
it's like, okay, I'm just gonna. It's more so from like a visual standpoint. I feel like online it doesn't really matter, because
It
people
doesn't matter.
you're gonna run
I'm
you're
glad you
gonna
said that because
yeah, go ahead.
they didn't they Capcom just release their monthly users and JP wasn't on this again. Am
Yeah,
I tripping?
that
Didn't
but
they
yeah, yeah,
release
yeah,
that?
yeah. He wasn't on that show.
He
Yeah,
wasn't again,
yeah.
right?
He
So
wasn't on that show.
yeah, I was like, damn,
Hey, but that's what
again,
that was my
sheesh.
point though. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think from like a
yeah,
competitive standpoint, which we're not a part
yeah. On the
of, but it's just like
competitive,
from
yeah,
like
I
a
get it.
visual standpoint, it's just like it's JP can loot. JP can loot. It's
And
just I feel like this game needs a shake up now. The
I
game's been
guess
out
this
for
is
four
where I'm
months.
coming from.
Go
I guess
ahead.
this is where I'm coming from when it
Go ahead.
comes to, because I'm coming from a casual standpoint of
Hmm.
which like this doesn't really affect me like that. Like online, yeah, you face them, they're annoying, but you know what I'm saying.
You're
I'm
not
not
trying
really
to win
going to
no bread though.
tournaments.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
really
I
with no
feel you.
bread on it, so it doesn't affect me. So I understand the pro and the competitive side of people wanting
Hmm.
to see them toned down. But for me, I'm like, this is what we wanted, right? We always said, yo, don't be rushing with the patches and all that stuff. Like, let people figure out these characters. You know what I'm saying? I guess people wasn't expecting them to be like, yo, oh damn, we're not getting no major patch
Bro,
for like a year after.
people was capping the first month. JP he's barely top 10. I was like,
Yeah,
what? we,
yeah,
we was literally on the show. I was like, bro, it makes no sense. How can you even say that?
yeah.
How
This
can
is
you
what
even
we
say
wanted,
that?
man. Yeah, we wanted it. We wanted people to
It's
to like
crazy,
figure
bro.
stuff out and like, yo, the longer we go, you know what I'm saying, the more people gonna start figuring stuff out. Like, yo, JP getting people figuring out JP a lot quicker than I guess people imagine because
I mean,
yeah,
JP
he's kind of
month
destroying.
one to month four is not even, he's not even the
It's not
same
even close,
character.
man.
He's not even the same
It's completely
character, bro.
different characters, bro.
He's literally like you say, he's like a boss character. He's like a secret boss character where
Yeah,
you gotta meet the stipulations to get
yeah,
to
bro.
him. That's how he feels, man. Like it's actually
But
crazy. He can just I'm telling you, he does whatever he wants in the game. You can't like JP. You don't even have to be like Kakaru or Brian
right,
F or Masum. You don't have to be none of these guys, bro. JP can literally play any way in this game.
that's why this man
He
said
up
you ain't take
close,
no execution, bro.
far. Hey, yo,
Man,
Angry Bird. I'm about to roll Angry Bird, baby. I mean,
everybody can
you
just like do
know what I'm
whatever,
saying?
but
No,
hey,
because Brian Neff said this too. He said 90%, maybe 95% of JP, you don't need extra. It's like the extra. That's what kind of puts you over
yeah,
the top because he got something. I mean, we already seen like a lot of JP subs, bro. Like it's like infinite. He does whatever. I'm telling you, I've never seen a character like this. Like he just plays like
yeah,
he's like in his own world. He's like, look, man, hey, I
just
got
doing his own
teleport
thing,
setups.
man.
I got level 2 subs. I got it's just it's so much tech, bro. So much information to try to take in. I'm not saying
Yeah,
like nerf JP. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I feel like he's gonna get, I said this man, he's gonna get the ban hammer, bro. He's gonna
he's
get the
gonna get it.
ban. He's gonna catch that, bro. We know how, bro. Capcom is built different,
Hey,
bro.
man.
He's gonna get the ban hammer, yo.
Listen, no matter
Watch.
what happens, bro. No matter what happens, man. At least he ain't gonna be completely banned from being used from tournaments, man. Unlike some other characters.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that on the next episode. You know, we gotta save that. I probably want to save that for next week when we talk about ECT. Because it's going on right now. But overall,
Yeah, but shit, he
in
cut
my
out
in my
again.
in my in
God
my
damn, shit,
opinion,
man.
huh?
No, I was saying that at least they didn't get banned like some other characters from certain other games that we not speaking of
We'll
today, but
speak
we're
of,
not
not
speaking of
today. We'll
in the
say that for
future.
next.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll say that for a future video. But like
yeah.
overall, man, I feel like it's a shake up. I'm not saying like gut characters or anything like that, but just like some quality of life. Like you have a good amount of information now. We seen
Like,
offline.
what would you take? Like, what would you change with JP though? Like,
I
you
think
use him?
the
What do you think is
my
too
main
strong
thing,
or needs to be
because
balanced?
so when I was making the Aki video last night, which will be out tomorrow, I gotta do the thumbnails or whatever. But I was like, JP, when you play JP, then you go to Aki, you just realize stuff is just missing. Like it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's really crazy how that shit works, right? Like it's just shit is just missing, my guy. So, um, I, I would say, in my opinion, OD. See, for me, OD amnesia is not, it's bad, but it's not as bad. Like, cause he doesn't really get damage off that all the time. Like, sometimes it's just a get out of
man.
jail. You know what I'm saying?
You
Oh,
see,
I know you
ladies and
have to
gentlemen,
block that. You know what I'm
ladies and
saying?
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. If, I want to repeat the question. What would you
Okay.
change
What would I
for Aki?
change? Oh,
And
for you
this
said
man
for
went into
oh,
the
you said for
damage
Aki? Oh,
control and the
easily,
downplay. Not
bro.
for Aki. I mean, for JP. I
Oh
meant for
no,
JP, but he went into the
JP.
downplay of. Oh, you really get what you like, just tell me what you would change, sir.
All right, what I would change,
Or
honestly,
balance.
I would definitely do something with ODMD. Maybe it doesn't counter throws or something like that. It'd be something like that. That way you don't really have to worry about that. It'll only be for like it'd be like pretty much like a regular parry, basically. That
OD
doesn't.
energy is this counter, right? Is
Yeah,
it?
it only
It's
amnesia
counter
is his
move.
counter. Yeah, so the EX
It'll
one
wake up.
it,
Yep.
it, it it counters everything, throws and buttons too.
Yeah,
So
that one is that move is kind of crazy. Though, the fact that it just counters everything, like that's just unfair, dog. I
yeah,
don't care. You know, get a. I'm like, damn. Right? Usually, you get a counter move and it'll kind of just hits, right? But if you get grabbed, you get grabbed. Nah, bro. This man said, no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying, you ain't touching me, bro. I'm like,
yeah.
that's kind of crazy.
But that to me, that's literally the only thing. Anything else, will probably have to be like maybe
That's
like
his only
system
thing. I
mechanic,
mean,
man. But I mean, what else? I mean, look, bro.
I don't.
His fireballs are
Okay, all
trash.
right,
You
hold
know
on.
what I'm saying? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But then what are we talking about when it comes to balancing stuff though, or changes? If that's all your the only thing
That's
you feel
just
like
me.
is
Because a lot of people going to
okay.
gut him, bro. Like his
Yeah,
standing heavy kick
yeah.
is +2. He
That's
has
telling you everything
this
gotta go, man.
his crouching.
That jumping everything gotta go too, bro. Fuck that. Hey yo, bro, cut that man flex in half, bro.
Hey, yo, my man
Yo,
got
that
Dawson limbs,
JB
bro. It's like
video,
crazy. His crouching
that
medium is
JB
really
clip
good.
had
His
me weak.
Yeah, bro. Like, so it's just, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to say, but
Yeah,
I would rather them buff characters than nerf characters, in my
yeah,
opinion. You
definitely.
know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying?
Yeah,
Because I feel like that'd be the better way to go. But I do feel like OD Amnesia should
but
not
really,
be countering throws. I think that's kind of crazy. I will admit that. I will admit that, Dre. You got me on tape saying it. God damn, you know what I'm saying? You got me, brother.
you heard it here,
you,
folks.
you
You heard it here
got me,
first, man.
brother. You
Yeah,
got me,
man.
man. But overall, man, yeah. So, final question before we get out of here, Dre. Out of 10, what would you give Street Fighter 6? Out of 10, the game been out for 4 months. We have countless hours in it. This what's your final score? Because this game is not going to change until season 2.
All right. So my final score is gonna be a 9, a solid 9, and it's not a 9.5 only because I ain't played the World Tour mode, and I'm pretty sure I don't know what that
About
mode
a
is.
lot of people say it's fun though. A lot of people say it's
That's what I'm
pretty
saying.
dope.
Like, yeah, I
Yeah, I
haven't.
haven't
Yeah, that's
played
the
it yet
thing.
though.
Especially with the Avatar brothers,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it probably be a 9.5 if I got through that. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a 9 out of 10 for me. Very dope game, man. Addictive, like bro. Even the online, like you, online is one of them. Is one she fought a 5 6 online is one of them plays like bro. You get tight, but then after you get off that shit, bro, you be thinking about it because you want to get back on there. You like, I know I can beat, I know I can do better, bro. Like doing the whole, once you get to master rank, bro, and like facing them
Them
dudes, bro,
killers.
you're like, you're losing MR like crazy, but. We even talk about the MR like that's the thing because that's another thing that I feel like is so damn um inconsistent. Like the MR system is weird because bro, you can go on a streak. You go on a streak just beating dudes left and right, and then bro, you go on the next day, bro, and all that shit you lose, you got the day before, it's just gone because you just taking L's left. And I'm like, bro, it's
Yeah,
so
but I think it's
that
actually
move
a
right there is kind
really
of,
good system, man.
but it's a good system, yeah.
I can't wait to get there because I feel like that's the pure skill rank mode.
That
That's
is
a
a pure
pure
skills,
skill.
yeah,
There's
yep.
no bloated, nothing with points. It's nothing like, I mean, it has points, but you only get points technically. So you're supposed to, they want you to beat the person 2 times in a row. That's kind of like
Yeah,
the emphasis of it. So if you don't, then you don't deserve all the points. And it's definitely based on who you fight and stuff like that. So
yeah.
and
They
because
play based on
I
yeah.
seen people complain about the MR. Oh, why am I finding this low MR? This and that. But if you lose, then you gonna take the gut punch. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
you
But
gonna
it's like
take a
if I
lot of yo.
win,
If you
then I don't get
lose,
nothing. I'm like, we're supposed to
yeah,
be like you're beating down on people. Like, why would I give you points from beating down? That's like the old rank
yeah,
system, bro. Like, this is a skill. You're not, and maybe it's a matchmaking thing. That's another thing. It has gotten better for me. I'm not gonna even cap. I'm playing people in fucking Mexico. I'm playing people everywhere, and that's
yeah,
kind of crazy. So I'm like, they're starting to get better with that. But matchmaking was an issue a couple months ago, so it's definitely got
yeah,
better. But you just say what 9 out of 10,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, definitely a 9 out of 10 for me,
Okay.
man. Yeah, like I love this game, bro. Definitely my fan game of the year. I don't see we see what Tekken even when Tekken comes out, I don't know if Tekken is gonna surpass it for me because
It's
I'm just a Street
not.
Fighter guy. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not.
It ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
put
be
my mind.
honest
It's
with you,
gonna be,
Dre.
but I don't think it is either.
I
But
think it could be your secondary. I think it'd be a
yeah,
secondary game because
it might be. It definitely be
yeah,
a
but
secondary.
I don't see it. I just don't because this is not Street Fighter Five. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you know how we was kind of disgusted with Street Fighter Five. Not to say the game was bad or anything, but it was just the connections. I didn't really want to
yeah,
play the online that much. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, eh. But I felt like you could always play Street Fighter Six online. You know what I'm saying? So you
yeah,
don't have to
yep.
worry about that. So you could constantly trying to get better. And I know you're gonna go ham when Ed come out, bro. I'm gonna need you to do a
Oh
breakdown. You know
man,
what I'm saying? I'm gonna need
uh,
you to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need my man Dreology six
I got you,
man.
man.
Hey, you
I
know, cause
got you, man.
hey, my man was out here with Ed, bro. I'm letting y'all know, man.
Yeah,
I'm
and
letting you know
yo,
that right
I'm in.
now. I'm letting you know
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
funny.
That man was
Yeah,
out
yeah.
here with Ed.
The characters, the characters that I wanted to pick up, I was like, they just didn't work out. Like Marissa and Honda, I'm like, I love Honda in five.
Yeah.
I don't know, he just didn't click for me in this one.
He was nasty in
Even though,
five too.
but
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though he was, yeah, I love Honda in five. And Marissa, Marissa just, I guess she wasn't
Media
for
punch.
me.
Just
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
disgusting,
yeah.
bro.
I love my simplicities, man. But she just didn't,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
all right,
for you.
cool.
Yeah.
I see what she do, But yeah, definitely Edwin it comes down, man. I'm a,
Oh, I know you're gonna go in with that. I actually
you
can't
know,
wait to see it,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. I'm excited for
I
that,
can't
man.
wait to see that, Joe. I'm gonna
I'm
be honest
excited for
with
that,
you,
man.
because I know the time you put in with Ed in five, and I couldn't
Yeah, bro.
stand fighting your Ed, bro. It was actually fucking annoying,
Come with
yo.
that.
you
That's
know.
gonna be fine, man. I can't
But
wait.
nah, but like for me, I will give this game a 9.5. I
Okay.
think it just does everything right, man. Is the game flawed? Yes, it is. But
Yeah,
it does so many things right, and it like a patch could literally make this game a 10 out of 10 for me. And of
yeah.
course, I haven't played War Tour mode either. I don't think that's gonna move the
Or a
needle for
patch
me.
could drop it for you too, right?
That is true too. That is
Yeah,
true
yeah.
too. You know
So
what I'm saying?
yeah,
So maybe we come
depends
back.
how they
You
get.
know, we'll
Yeah,
come back. Middle of season two, and we'll see what's going on. We'll probably do another video like this. Like,
yeah,
we don't really know what's going on with the game. Is it, because it's kind of it'll be like the reverse effect of Street Fighter Five. How it started off so bad and got better, and then it
they
started
got
off
better.
real good and then
They
go
got worse.
down. And with that,
Yeah,
it can happen. We've seen games
yeah,
do
happen
that all the
definitely.
time, bro.
Yep.
So, but right as of right now, I give it a 9.5. I think it's probably the most
Yeah,
addictive fighting game I've played since Dragon Ball Fighters. To be honest with you, and I put a ton of time in that game. So,
yeah,
it's just I just love the way I could there's so many options for me to play, and that's just one of my biggest aspects. Like I said,
yeah,
I go in the battle hub. Oh, I see one of the homies in there. Oh, let's play. Let's play like a quick first to 10. And I'm out. you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's
Like
it.
it's just stuff like that where you can just do like I don't need your PSN account. I don't need none of that junk, bro. The ease of
That's
play
facts.
and the fast rematch and all it's like the little things that make this game really really good to me, man. So
And if,
overall,
the fact that they even thought about that too, just a little thing with the battle hub is just the fact you get your friends online and you see them, and you can just have the option to meet up in the battle hub right
it's
there. But
so
it's like,
bro, it's
yo,
so smart.
the fact that they
It's
thought
so
about that shit, like that
smart.
shit is dope as hell,
So
man.
smart, yo.
I was like, damn, okay,
The ease of play
yeah,
makes this game amazing, bro. Like
yeah, man,
it takes it to another level, Dre. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty
crazy
much
good,
it, man. That's kind of like our Street Fighter review, current state, whatever we want to call it, man. I think we both love this game.
love it.
Hopefully the game only continues to get better. Hopefully iron out some of the details we went over, man, and because we don't want a game like this to falter. You don't
Yeah,
want something that that has like the potential to be like maybe one of the best ever, I think Street Fighter is probably like six is probably like maybe top five already for me. I'm being like,
already, bro. I'm not even,
I'm keeping a
bro.
stack, yo.
That,
It might be low key top five already. So if they can, if they can continue to improve on the aspects of the game, definitely deliver more content and stuff like that, then I feel like this game is going to do wonders, man. But
yep,
yeah, man, I think that's it, man. Shout out to my bro Dre. Ology
for sure.
619. Make sure you follow him. You see it on the screen if you're watching. Upchuck Gaming. You see it on the screen if you're watching. And definitely look out for the Aki video tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna make the thumbnails today for this and that tomorrow or today. Bro, Aki is giving me, bro. Yeah,
Oh
I be
man.
getting obliterated with this
Oh
game.
man.
Dre, I almost went back to Johan, man. It was close, bro.
Mm.
It was close. It was close, man. But
I
I let y'all watch the video tomorrow, man. It's gonna be
man said,
your boy
she
almost
might
went
get,
back to Johan, man. I was like, I
she
can't.
might get dropped. I'm like, God damn,
Yeah,
bro.
I did, bro.
Y'all gotta chill.
Bro, I was man, yo, I was man, it's bad. But anyway, we about to get up out of here, man. I hope you
Yeah,
guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, man. And God bless you guys. Make sure you guys share this out. Like, comment, whatever, man. And
yeah,
any
man.
support
Let
is
us know your
great, man.
thoughts, man. For real.
Definitely trying to get the 500, man. So please sub to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it, man. And we'll catch you guys next time. Plus on Block Podcast, Beta Episode 2. We out. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.